Yo, what's going on, gamers? Welcome back to the Consortium, or if you're here for the first time, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by the channel. First off, guys, we just started a Discord channel. The link is down below if you want to come in there. It is small right now, but if you ever have any questions, if you need help running certain missions, or if you just want to stop in and chat, definitely feel free to do that. Today, as you can see in front of you, our video is going to be on the Survive the Storm update. We are going to go over the written patch notes. I'm only going to go over the main changes to the game, guys. I'm not going to go over a lot of like the bug fixes or stuff like that, because I fear it'll just be boring for you guys, and if you would like to do it, you can go read it. If you need help finding it, you just go to epicgames.com, go to the Fortnite section, and then go to the news section and look for the Survive the Storm release notes. And then you can read all the stuff that I'm about to talk about here. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to read what they put in, and then we'll talk about it. I'll throw my opinion out of there a little bit and talk about what it also means for the future of the game as well. So first off, Survive the Storm went live. We thought it was going to go live tomorrow, so it was actually great that it went live tonight. I was excited about that when I got home from work. And down here, it talks about you earn a unique banner for conquering each of the survival mode difficulties. For those of you out there who like, you know, the thrill of kind of catching an achievement or whatnot, that you do get a banner for it, so that's nice. And then the next thing we're going to talk about is Mutant Storms. Mutant Storms apply modifiers to both husks and heroes. The husks can be faster, stronger, heal other enemies upon death. Storm modifiers can also enhance players' weapon speeds and abilities. You collect storm tickets to purchase limited edition llamas that contain the new hydraulic weapons, heroes, and defenders. Earn rare evolution materials. All mutant storms drop storm materials like drops of rain. And they revamped the ambient storm audio mix to ensure players have proper warning. This is nice, guys. The mutant storms do appear on the missions as they currently are. So basically, you'll run like a Ride the Lightning mission, and it'll have a storm modifier. So you'll have the different stuff that it'll apply to the husk, and then it'll also have one good modifier that applies to the heroes. Like for example, there's one where like when a soldier's using an assault rifle, they get 30% extra damage to headshots. There's one that gives the base a stronger defense when they put base down on top of the structures. So you can go through, you'll see it tells you what they are before you do the mission, so you know what you're getting into. New weapons, heroes, and defenders. We have the new hydraulic weapon set. That's what you guys can see right here. These are all the different weapons that you can get. I've already gotten 2 epic schematics of the not the shotgun. I got the pistol and the assault rifle. They feel great and they sound great. I love hearing the sound of a good gun, and they definitely, when you're firing them, it sounds good to me. So you complete the Survive the Storm quest for a fortnight to unlock a transform key that grants you the hydraulic assault gun schematic, which is the Hydra. Collect storm tickets by surviving mutant storms or playing your way through the new Survive the Storm mode. These hydraulic weapons can be found by cashing in those tickets for storm llamas. They are only available for a limited time, so once this event is over, guys, they're gone. So try to get all the schematics that you want now so you can use them in the future. They're introducing 4 new exclusive Survive the Storm heroes. Again, these guys are limited edition, and you can actually only get them. Actually, I think they might be able to drop from llamas. I'm going to correct myself already. But you also get a guaranteed legendary if you're able to survive the 14-day storm, Survive the Storm mission. So that's pretty crazy. They also introduced 2 new exclusive defenders, which is nice if you use defenders. I don't actually ever use defenders, so it doesn't really affect me. Let's see, general. They changed up some of the animations for people who had an issue with those. I didn't really have any big issues with the animations myself, so never really paid attention to that. There's a new monster, new prototype enemy lurking in the mist, the Shielder. Shielders strengthen other monsters by supporting them with a protective barrier. This is actually kind of a cool monster, guys. I mean, it mentions you take out the Shielder first, or you have to just do extra damage to the guy that's being shielded to take him down. But it's just like, it looks like a little monster floating behind him. It's shooting out like a little electrical, I don't know what you want to call it, beam, and it puts like a purple barrier around them, so you know it's clear which guys are being shielded, and you know exactly what you need to kill in order to stop the shield. User experience improvements. The home base power. Home base power now has a new visual design to better indicate its adjusted level when you join a party. New messaging system. That just helps you a little bit. Add VFX and audio to better indicate home base power has increased. Again, that's just kind of like a simple, you know, it's nice, but it doesn't really change much. They improved the tooltips because hero squads were definitely hero and survivor squads. Like a lot of times, people weren't sure what was happening when they upgraded certain things and whatnot. So that's nice that they changed those. Let's see. They made it easier so you could see the leader matches, personality matches, and set bonus matches. And your survivor squad now tells you exactly which fort stat they provide. The collection book and llama loot inspection screen, they now use the appropriate details panel. Again, that's just kind of something nice, but not really changing anything in the game. Chests of rewards open faster. This is nice because when you end the mission, it doesn't take 8,000 years, even though you can go through it faster by hitting escape. But it's just nice that they realized that was a little issue that everybody had. Let's see. Let's go down into the storm shield improvements. They have not reset any home bases around this time, or this time around they have not reset any home bases, so that's nice. So if you are in Candy Valley, you're not going to have to rebuild your home base, or you know, any of the other two as well, or any of the other three, I should say, if anybody is gone to the end already. Players no longer need permission to use constructor base ability and outlander fragments. That's really nice because that was always annoying. If somebody didn't want to give you the ability to work on their base, you weren't able to, you couldn't use some of your abilities when you were helping them out with their storm shield defenses. Now you were able to do that. So I'm actually excited about that. That's great. The constructor base ability no longer counts toward the building total. Not sure really what that does, but I guess they put it in there. So I guess we have that. Alright guys, let's move on to the economy adjustments. Since the launch of Fortnite, they've adjusted a number of features and improved game stability, making a few corrections to compensate players appropriately. I've mentioned this in another video, guys. Basically, this just says you couldn't hoard your Founders coins. If you had 100 unspent Founders coins, it automatically was redeemed for a Founders Llama that you would get in the loot tab when you got in the game. Players who have completed quests that grant survivor experience get additional survivor experience to match the new values. If you go in and you've been playing for a while and you look at your survivor experience, you're going to see that there is a big boost. So it should help you with increasing your home base power. Players who have completed the launch the rocket quest in Stone would receive additional 10 drops of rain. That's nice. Players would sometimes not receive the rewards from transformations or quest. Anybody who failed to receive rewards in the past are going to get the rewards in the form of a special llama located in the loot tab. I got like 4 or 5 of them today. I didn't even know that I had lost rewards, so it's nice that they're giving those back to us. Increase the reward scaling with difficulty throughout all zones. That's always nice because it felt like it wasn't scaling correctly. This was always one of my big issues with the game. Rewards needed to go up, and they did that, so I am happy about that. I don't know if it's gone up enough yet. I haven't played enough, but it going up is definitely a good change. They increased the XP reward scaling with opening higher level chests. And that's nice. I haven't noticed this change yet, but I also haven't gotten the highest level chest yet, so hopefully that is better. Evolving basic survivors now require less drops of rain. That's great. The Van or Astrovan quest now awards 10 pure drops of rain in addition to the jump pads. That's awesome. People who've already completed it still get that reward. They reduce the Warren Crystal quest reward quantities to match expected crafting costs. That's nice. Increase survivor experience quest rewards. That's also really nice. So that way we're getting more out of the game again. Anything that adds more to this game right now at this point is very good to me. I'm excited about that. Fixed an edge cache issue. I'm not sure what these issues were, but they fixed them, so that's always great. This whole section, excuse me guys, is all about the major known issues. Again, if you're interested in that stuff, feel free to read them. I'm not going to go through all of them because it'll be very boring for you guys. Let's go down into the gameplay. So general gameplay, performance improvements for the building indicators, floating damage numbers, and player movement and camera. Again, a lot of this stuff, I think you guys can go through this. It's more of just like changes in like some of the UI and different things, like in some of the menus, stuff that I think you'll find boring going over it now. Materials and rewards. Again, this is kind of like similar to what we were just talking about, reducing the cost of the transformation recipes, which is great because transformation, I never used it because it was too expensive. You're getting more rewards from piles of refined wood, stone, and metal in each of the maps. Improved loot from defending the downed satellite, so they're actually worth going and defending now. Reduce the ore and crystal quest reward quantities. Again, they talked about it already. Evolving the survivors requires less. Again, already went over that. Increase survivor XP quest rewards across the boards. We already talked about that as well. Let's go down to the missions. And I apologize, guys. My throat's getting a little dry from talking so much, but we're almost done with this. Sorry this is taking so long, but I thought this would be some good stuff to go over. Missions, the Vanner Astra mission now awards 10 drops of rain. Okay, we went over that as well already. Let's see, the Ride the Lightning quest now awards the Handmade Ruler Sword schematic in addition to the Handmade Healing Pad schematic. You will get that if you've already done the quest as well. Let's see, increase the recommended build limit and repair the shelter and evacuate the shelter missions by 25. A lot of people thought there wasn't enough, like it was too hard to meet that goal and still complete the quest, I guess. So they increased the amount of build limit to get the additional quest in there, sorry. Primary mission icons are now made more clear on the full screen and map. There's another list of bug and crash fixes if you want to go through those. And then we got the hero balances, and I think this is about the end of the patch notes. So let's see, increased base damage done to enemies that attack structures inside the constructor's base from 8 to 12. That's nice. Increased base periodic damage done by the electrical floors perk from 3 to 4. So basically bases got stronger for constructors, a lot stronger. Reduced base damage of throwing stars from 45 to 35. Reduced headshot bonus of throwing stars from 100% to 50%. So the ninjas got hit pretty hard right there. Throwing stars with piercing stars perk are limited to penetrating through 3 enemies. Another nerf. Corrosive stars periodic damage effect limited to 3 applications per target. Man, they just nerfed the crap out of ninjas. I don't play a ninja, I play constructor right now, but definitely just got hit hard with the nerf hammer. Outlander's shock tower has been rebalanced to have increased fire rate as well as do more damage and more impact. That's awesome because I never see this ability used. It's probably because it's terrible and I've never used an Outlander, so I wouldn't know. In fact, I very rarely see any Outlanders used at all in general. So the rate of fire increase, base damage, and it shows the numbers here, 1 to 2 seconds, 16 to 18, and 270 to 350. Rebalanced reload time perks, so they reduced from 40 to 30 on the quick clip hero perk, and they reduced from 20, 30, 40 to 15, 22.5, and 30 on the quick clip support bonus. And then additionally, they have more bugs fixes that have to do with the heroes. And let's see down here, and then there's just a few general things. Enemy trolls don't spawn through those open doors anymore. They just spawn from the giant storm vortex, which are all the little like purple tornadoes that come out of the ground. Improved the lighting on a large number of trees and plants. Movement caused by wind direction has been adjusted for several plants. Okay, I thought there was more stuff in here that was, I don't think you guys really want me to go over that though. Audio again, doesn't, you guys can go over that on your own. UI, it's just kind of some different little things they fixed up to make it a little easier on the eyes and just make it easier to navigate. So that's really nice that they were looking into that stuff and making it easier for us. And that's it, guys. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I know this was a long video, and I appreciate anybody that may still be watching it at this point. And if you guys, if there's anything I can do for you, any videos you would like me to make to help you out, or if you'd like to join the Discord and just ask me simple questions or whatever, just let me know. I appreciate you guys stopping by and giving the channel your support, and I hope you guys will have a good one.